These days, waterborne stains and finishes are very high quality and a lot easier to work with than traditional chemical-based products. The one real drawback, as opposed to oil-based finishes, is that they do tend to raise the grain on your wood. But there's an easy and completely free way to mitigate this problem. You simply start your finishing process by applying a layer of water first. I simply brush on some water and wipe it back quickly, allowing it to soak into the surface and raise the grain before any finish is applied. The light application of water dries very quickly, in about 15 minutes, allowing me to quickly go back over it with the final grit of sandpaper that I want for my finish. Here I'm working with two different pieces of wood. One half of each I'm doing the water technique, and the other half a standard finishing process, with both being final sanded to 180 grit. Now the pieces get an application of a water-based stain, applying it equally to both sides of both pieces. And now we begin to see the difference. The grain has been raised on both sides of both pieces. But on the water-treated side, the grain raised is so minute that a few seconds with a sanding pad is enough to remove it. But the grain raised on the untreated side is really too much for a sanding pad. It needs to be resanded at 180 grit. But of course, as lightly as I sand it, I'm still going to remove some of the color, especially around the edges and any details. So pre-raising the grain by applying a little bit of water before your finishing starts will actually yield more consistent results throughout the process. Find great sanding information and products by visiting our website at www.2sand.com.